So one of the biggest issues or concern we have as humans is climate change.
Unraveling the mystery of closing the carbon loop is now here.
So my name is Paul Addo. I'm currently the CEO of a startup based in Calgary called SeeO2 Energy.
I'm Beatriz Molero, and I'm the CTO and co-founder of SeeO2 Energy.
As the global demand for energy continues to increase, viable solutions are needed to meet the demand.
So at SeeO2, our strategy is more of recycling CO2, taking carbon dioxide from any source and converting that to fuels and chemicals that can be reused in an industrial process.
So the same way we've learned how to recycle our metals, our plastics, our glass, why not recycle our CO2 and make something useful with that?
This is where SeeO2 Energy has become a game changer.
At a customer's location, take the emissions before they're released to the atmosphere, run them through our systems, and convert them into high-value fuels and chemicals.
We have developed patented technology for customers to recycle CO2 emissions, fostering sustainable production of chemicals and fuels, not only removing emissions on-site, but turning them into a cost-competitive assets.
Now, these products are usually utilized by the customers normally in their internal processes, so essentially we provide them with cleaner feedstocks. Instead of them having to purchase these gases, we make them on-site.
So we're able to produce carbon monoxide, syngas, and hydrogen.
So we're also cutting down on logistics and transportation, and we make it safer, because storing some of these gases is also a safety concern. So that's the big pictures.
Yes, turning CO2 emissions into high-value resources has now become a reality.
Our technology is based on high-temperature electrolyzers, and you can think of them as ceramic plates. And these ceramic plates have three parts. They're black and white, so you can think of them as Oreo cookies. And so the two black layers are the electrodes, where the chemistry or the electrochemistry happens. So that's where the CO2 is converted or the oxygen is produced. The white part in the middle, that's the separator for these cells. Now, each of those units is a full electrolyzers, and we can make them larger to scale up to larger units and commercial systems. So we've gone from sort of coin-size Oreo cookies to larger 2x2s and 10x10s plates, and even larger. And then to scale the technology up, we put several of these plates together to make stacks. And you can think of these stacks as Lego blocks, because they're very modular. Then, depending on the use or what the customer needs, you could put several of these stacks or Lego blocks together to make larger units to meet the customer's needs.
The biggest motivation for me is that if we can have multiple technologies that have matured and get to commercialization, right, that will really help in our effort to cut down emissions. And that's good for us now, and also for our children, and also for our grandchildren, right? So that motivation is very big for me.
The future is here. SeeO2 Energy, turning energy challenges into energy resources.